we'll push that. It'll upload, and we might post this to YouTube later on as well. So iStaging, what it's all about, VR photography, coining a new phrase, virtualographers, VR pros, virtualologists, people that use VR technology to sell things out in the world. From a real estate perspective, as you say, it's a very, very good selling tool and a very, very good listing tool. If you're talking with a potential vendor about a property, or you're going to list it, it's really good to showcase products or houses that you've already sold. And a great example of doing that, I'll just share my screen with you. We'll share my desktop. And yeah, share that. And I'll just jump into my personal website, which is my agent's, the one I use as an agency, selling real estate. To get Ben, I've created, take a tour of my recent sales and learn how vendors set records. So instead of showing them a photograph of a manila folder of properties I've sold, I can show them this tour. So we've got all this grand old villa in Waipawa that I set a record for. I've got the next property. It's one I've just sold in Crosby Street in Havelock North. We've got a little memo tag in here on what it was, description, what it sold for. Okay. I'm probably not going to show many internal photos of these houses, just the exterior ones. And then we can navigate through into the next scene. And then I just created that virtual tour of all these different properties, like a big collage, or do you call it a collage, where you bring a whole lot of photos together? Anyway, and again, all the notes on those, what they sold for, and you'd bring that into your listing presentation and show your potential customers the sort of thing they can expect in their marketing program, along with the other things. Okay, so that's a really good why. Why would you use iStaging's virtual tours? Okay, so we'll just close that for now, and we'll close that. Oops, and we'll go back to setting up sorry, I'm probably jumping around a little bit today. It's not the people I thought were going to attend, but that's cool. Hopefully we'll get a shout out on Facebook later. The other reason was just that selling tool. When you're want to show buy your property, it's the house is pretty much always open. An example the other day where I couldn't get to a house, just the times didn't work, so I sent the buyer the link to the VR tour, and they viewed the property that way, and they're pretty keen to come back to the open home on the weekend. Another girl go through an open home, see the virtual tour. Yes, she did. She said what a great tool it was. Again, first home buyer looking through the property, and it probably helped her to want to come to the open home and see it in the flesh. Okay, so really valuable tools. So how it all works is we're going to do this now. So I'm just going to make sure the screen sharing is on my device. Screen mirroring. It is turned on. I'm going to turn on the VR Maker app. You would have by now got your rotator and your lens when you subscribe to your account. Okay, $39 a month to get the rotator and the lens included, and that enables you to capture a tour. Now, while we're here, I do know that some of you out there don't want to do this. You don't want to do your own capturing because you think you can't, and that's cool. That's fine. We are trying to set up people around the country who can do the tours for you, like a traditional photographer does. And we, not a problem. As long as you've got your own iStaging account, we're going to send you these out anyway. But get your own iStaging account, and you can keep your personalisation of your tours. Okay, so we're going to connect the rotator to the phone. It's got a little blue light, so it's Bluetooth enabled. And unlike a normal Bluetooth connection, the app on the phone controls the Bluetooth connectivity to the rotator. Okay, so turn on the Bluetooth. Turn on the Bluetooth on your phone, and in this case, on the iPhone, I'm just going to make sure that I toggle the Bluetooth. Okay, and then when I go to capture the scene, first thing I'm going to do, put the phone on the rotator. I'm going to put the lens of the camera at the top there in the center of the rotation where the screw is here. Okay, and obviously I've got to collect the lens, and take the lens cap off. Oh, little cloth, give that a clean, and clean the lens on your camera, on your phone camera. Put the lens over the camera lens, and push. When you're ready to start capturing, all you got to do is push the pink button on the screen, and we're ready to capture. Now, sorry, we're not quite ready. Make sure that this pink here is selected. Okay, that means you're connected to the rotator, and this pink around here is connected as well. Now, what else is wrong? Okay, see, I'm going to stop we've got a yellow circle. That means the lens isn't quite centered over the camera lens or the phone lens. So I want that to be green. If you've got a green one, you're great, good to go. It's centered, it's in the best position. Okay, so I'm just going to change that. I'm just going to hold it up and make sure that the lens is in the center there, and that's a whole heap better. Now, if this pink button is not pink, it means that your Bluetooth is turned off, or it hasn't found the Bluetooth. So pair your rotator. So now the app knows that it's not connected to the rotator. So, and you can see that this button is grey, not pink. So I'm just going to retoggle my Bluetooth. Now we're pink and we're good to go. Oh, countdown timer. 3 seconds to get out of the way. 10 seconds to get out of the way. No seconds to get out of the way. HDR is on, and this other icon is the Mercury lens. That's what we want selected, okay? Push capture. Still not. Oh, now we've got green now. Green is good. Now, I just want to stay still when it's here in the shot, because when it comes out, it'll be blurry, all right? It'll be blurry, we don't want blurry. Right, so now we've got it, it's captured those 2 scenes. Now we're just going to do a real basic stitch together. Sorry, or creating the physical tool. I'm going to take the lens off, the fisheye lens off my phone. I'm going to take my phone out of my rotator, put that to the side. I'm then going to tap the image icon here, and I'm going to bring those 2 scenes together. One, so notice that black line there, top and bottom, and this one is much thinner. Okay, that is poorly positioned fisheye lens over the phone camera, and it's better. Okay, now we'll bring them in together, and you'll see the difference. Here, I'm just choosing the order I want them to come in. All right, or drop into the scene into. All right, click done, and I'm just going to name my tour now. So this sets up the name. So again, I'm just going to call it 213 Queen Street, which is our address. Save. So always save the tour as the property name, property address. All right, just makes sense to do that. All right, so it's just loading up to the server. You've got to be connected to the internet. If you are in poor internet connectivity, there is a small workaround, but you've got to be connected to Wi-Fi or 3, 4G. Okay. I'm going to select the icon, that image. I'm just going to edit the first scene. I'm going to put a hotspot into it. Hotspots are what you use to navigate around a tour. And I'm just going to tap on it now. It's just a cache to copy back to the phone. Okay, now just rotating that around. So the top, I can't see this yet. Slight delay at the moment. So that is the top of the image and the bottom of the image when the lens is centered correctly, all right? Now you cover that up with a round logo file, okay? You have to put a hotspot in. I'll just click that button, I'm gonna go tap over there, and then I'm gonna tap the bottom of the screen. I might just change that to a triangle. No, I'll just go back to a, I might just shift that around a little bit. I'll go back to, yeah. And then at the bottom, I'm going to choose the scene that relates to. Okay, done. Very good. I'm going to save. Right, cool. So you could subscribe to a basic plan, but don't, because it's why the paid account has got all the bells and whistles. And if you're using this to make money, you know, to sell a property, of $500,000 or $1 million or a $2 million property, you got to have all the bells and whistles, right? Okay, so I've just put that first hotspot in. I'm going to select this select angle, and this is just for default view. You're going to see when you enter into this shot. Save that. I'm going to click the panoramas button, sorry, here, and this will go to the next one, and I'm going to click the X at the top left. I'm now in that scene, and this is the one where we've got the lens wasn't centered, and notice that image is quite different, all right? Ooh. And the one at the top is atrocious, so, you know, not good. All right, if you wonder what's happening, and that's where the image is stitched together, okay? We can cover it up, but the better the lens position, the smaller that is, okay? So I'm just going to skip out of that now. Yeah, in this menu here, I could add another shot in, I could edit the tour, so I'm just going to click the edit button, and I'm going to rename these rooms and the others, and I'm going to go add shot. Okay, I'm going to go next. Now I've got the option of uploading a floor plan. So iStaging are in the process of making a floor plan app that allows you to create a floor plan from within here. You can do that by tapping the upload. Oh, sorry, we're back one step. Description, just put a quick description in. Beans test property. Save that. And we're done. I could have put in, and I'll go back to the edit button, I could have put in a logo. So I'm going to do change photo. A moment. I'll just use that one there. And this is the image out of the real estate magazine. I've done that. I'm going to save. And that's the image that will sit over the LiDAR, or the center of the shot. So just go back to the image. Sorry. So there's that square around it. So you would, top and bottom, you would make a round, your own round logo. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory. Great. Cool. Right, sharing the tour. So you could share it from here using the share icon on the top right. Share to Facebook, share by link. I normally share by link here. And I'm just going to copy it. What I'm going to do on my phone is go back to Safari. And I'm going to go paste and go. All right, so now we've got the tour with the gyro enabled on the phone. And you can probably see it's a little bit blurry because the phone's doing quite a lot at the moment. I'm going to turn off the gyro there so I can whip it around with my finger. There's that at the top, there's that at the bottom. We've got my basic details, all my contact details here on the left-hand side of the screen. That's probably quite important that you want to keep that there. You know, hence individual accounts for every agent who's got, you know, a listing agent really who's got the tour or is promoting the tour, wants to have their name up in lights as much as you can. And it's a good way to do that. Our information tab, we didn't really put a lot of info in it. We can edit this later, okay? The VR mode, so if you've got a VR headset, oh, sorry, I want to do that. I want to go VR mode. So pretending that you were in VR mode now, to navigate around the tours, if we rotate this down, see the little icons just come in the bottom there, and that'll bring up the two scenes in the middle of the screen, and you just hover over them to navigate around, okay? And you can navigate around the scene. Just like being there. Right, I'm going to close that. The next, we've got the share icon, and then we've got the piano. So you could share QR code, or what's that line? I don't know what that line one is actually. So push that. Something I haven't got. Messenger, Twitter, Facebook. I do this a different way. I normally click the share button here. So we'll do it. We'll go back out into the editor. See if we go back. I'll just get rid of that. So where I went share and copy the link, share by link, I normally tap that. So, and then I'll send that directly to a buyer. Okay. But that link is the same link that you'll use in your CRM. Okay. So if we look at it, where they publish, there's two ways to publish them. Realestate.co, your CRM should accept the feed via an XML video link. I know it sounds a bit double Dutch, but gobbledygook. And then the other way for TradeMe is just send an email to property agents at trademe.co.nz and ask them to embed the tour, the URL, into the listing. Okay, and they'll just do that. You just have to muck around doing it. The API is now available, which means your CRM will push it through, okay? And you just have to get your IT guys to do that for you. It shouldn't take much work to do that, because TradeMe's done all the hard parts. Right, so I'm going to cancel that for now. And while we're here, we've got a little bit of time. Just cancel that. Well, so here on your home screen on the app, you would just quickly select that share by link and copy straight off your phone. Now that's a real simple tour, and just turn this mirroring off, sorry. And then we'll jump into the iStaging account. So that's not very good. Just a refresh. It's about login. So again, you connect to the internet. This is a browser-based program. Nothing to download to your computer. Just be connected to the internet. Click on the BR editor. This is where all the tours are. So here's that one we've just made today. So if I tap on that, I've got my basic information: 213 Queen Street, West Hastings. Test. There's a limit on the amount of characters over here on the right. You can have 30 characters only, okay? So we'll just go there for now. Description, we're going to change that. Ben's test property. Ben is awesome. I'm going to put in the location, so 213 Queen Street, West Hastings. See of the property. Select that there. Make sure it's 213 Queen Street, Ontario. Oh, Canada. No, I'm not in Canada. I'm in Hastings, New Zealand. Sorry. Funny, eh? Crazy. Just think the world's not such a big place after all. We've got a music option. If you hit a big tour, probably can't hear that. That logo, I'm just going to change that because I've got my own personal logo. And hit in. And click save. The logo size I can increase or make it bigger or smaller. 50% is probably as big as you need it. I'm going to turn off the Powered by iStaging, and I'm going to leave the contact information showing. And I'm going to click save. All right. Now the panoramas, or the scenes or shots, this is where you can add more in. So if you've got a camera, another type of camera, 360 camera, you can import the shots here. I'm not going to do that right now. But what I want to do, I just want to add in a couple of cool things and tricks. So like on the phone, we created a hotspot. We can do it here as well. We can change the order of which the hotspots go into. We can also create these tags. Yeah, I'm going to put a tag over on the TV over here. And I'm going to say new TV. It's got to have a description. New TV for sale with house. I'm going to give it a price, $615,000, and an action. Now, buy now could be a link to, I don't know, a contact information page, or maybe a title document, or someone wants to submit an offer, they could smash out a web form and just bang in there. In this case, I'm just going to do a very simple Learn More one, and I'm going to put a URL in, and I'm going to make this www.n key in .co.nz, and this is just so you can see how that behaves. Now, if I wanted to, I could change. Excuse me, actually no, today I could change that tag to something a little bit more frillier. So I'm going to push the select that icon, and I'm going to make it around that get bin file. Oh, that's not very good. I'm going to make it something else. Hang on, just going to grab a. Where do I hide that one? Should really tidy this up because we've got so many. View the title here. This is probably a better looking one. And I'm going to go change that thumbnail. And I'm just going to go push save. Now in the tour, I'm going to view the tour and just preview what it looks like. Wait for it to catch up. View the title here. View the title. View the title here, and that might be your logo, whatever information you might want it to be, and then Learn More. And that Learn More button takes me off to the site, wherever that might be. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so it's normally taking an external. Now, go back to the editor and do something straight informational. Information tag, memo. This is just a memo only. I'll put it over there. This is information only on your tag. Okay, and I go save that. See how that looks. All right, now the third style of tag is video tag, and we're going to bring that on. Now I'm going to do two things here. Yeah, maybe three. We'll do two for sure. I'm going to bring a video on, and I use Vimeo for my videos. And the reason I use Vimeo is that you've got control over what you do with the end of the video. So I've copied that link. I'm just going to paste that URL into here, and I'm going to change the icon. So I'll push to play one. Get being record, no, not that one. I wanted title. Sorry, these icons, push to play. Okay, save that. And the other thing I'm going to do, because I can do it, is click the video. I'm going to change the icon, view the title here. Now, where do I hide that? Right. We'll change that one to something else. Right. So what I'm going to do now is something that you're probably all aware if you're a real estate agent, that Ryan's is also working on a project with DocuSign, and it's something I've been using for a while. And I've got a document that I'm going to embed into the into this tour, because I can. I'm just waiting for it to catch up in real time. Templates. This is called a power form. I'm not sure if you'll actually have power forms. Here we go. Active. I'll share that. So just cancel that. One of those. I want to create a power form. Create. Go to the URL. I'm going to copy the URL. Great. Okay, done. You're probably thinking, what the bloody hell is this guy doing? All I want to do is learn how to capture tours. So you captured a tour, you've gone out in the field, you've made 30. It's about putting those hotspots in. But this is some of the other cool things you can do, all right? I'm just going to go save. Right. Great. Go back to here, click the refresh button. Now we've got those 4 icons. We had the view the title. We've got that straight memo information tab, info only. Excuse me, which you know is push to play. So that brings up the video inside the tour, okay? Now what I've been hearing from a few people is that it can be a little bit hard to publish videos to the net. And in this case, you've got a video of introduction to a property. And you probably don't want to get too carried away, but it'll play. No autoplay, it's just still click to play. But what I've done at the end of this video, which I think is pretty cool, is that you've got a call to action. So I've actually got this is probably a little circular reference, but if I actually let's have a look. Click inside now. So that's got a URL to an external link. Okay. So if you were in the tour, in the house there, you went to Trade Me or realestate.co, bring up the virtual tour, have that, click that push to play, because that's got the intro to the property. All right. And then your call to action might be another type of action, all right? I'm just using it as an example. It's probably a little bit too circular. Right, so I'm probably losing myself there. Okay, cover that off. Embedding a video. Back to the tour. The push to play. Oh, get Ben set a record. Now this is a DocuSign document. And depending on what software you're using, just an example, if it allows it to be embedded into here, you can do it inside the tour anywhere you like. Okay, without them leaving realestate.co or Trade Me. All right, and this might be them making an offer on a property. But I'm going to close that because I don't want that now. I'm going to do it now. All right, you can see it, change your icon, So that pretty much sums up 30 minutes of creating a real basic tour. You notice the quality of the tour is very, very, very good. with using the HDR. You can use up to 30 tours per 30 shots per tour. Okay, and for $39 a month, you can host up to 15 tours. Okay, it's the idea of it is to have it personally branded like mine is. And if we just quickly jump into, I'll go to Trade Me, we'll go Property, and enter, let's just bring up all my listings. So let's look at Private Person's Paradise. It's got my standard photos, but on the inside view tab, it's got the virtual tour. Okay. So the idea is it gives the viewers the absolute full control over the photo. You know, get Ben. Obviously, it pushed to play. So what does that bring up? Oh, that's the video. Link in the video. I probably need to go and change that because it's inside this live tour. Great. Just that info tab there. A little bit about the house. Okay, and then walk around. Oh, so right, so what am I doing? Got a little bit distracted then. Right, realestate.co, a little bit different. They have any region. Let's go to Hawke's Bay. I had to quickly find my listings. I should probably write this down. Tapu. Search that. So in this is the 3D walkthrough tab. The difference is they have removed the personal branding, the like and share and the comment section at the top, whereas Trade Me haven't. Okay. So that is a bit of a difference, but it's realestate.co's choice. All the other tags and stuff are the same inside the tour. Okay, so that will still pop up inside. All right. Just no issue with that. So that's in a nutshell. My advice to you is to subscribe. It's a month-to-month commitment, so there's no long-term contracts. $39 New Zealand a month to get those 15 tours, get your free rotator and your lens. You don't have to capture yourself. We are trying to get photographers around the country if you prefer to pay someone to do it. And we're suggesting that price is around the $199 mark, okay? If there is anyone out there who wants to partner with us regionally, let us know, message me, and you can capitalise on our efforts. You know, we just will have just a pretty basic agreement. You help us and we'll help you. Okay. Win-win. So that'll be me for now. Hope everybody has a good afternoon and come back. Any questions, please ask, and I'll be back here at 5 o'clock just to go over some of these basics again as well. Okay, see you, everybody. Bye.